let's duel. If the answer is B, then you are both out.
It's not B.
B, Princess Beatrice. The answer is D. Well done, you've won your first duel.
I was thinking of covering them all at one point.
B, British. If the answer is B, a turkey, you are out.
Come on, Turkey.
The answer is B. Well done, Rob. You've won your first duel. Welcome to Duel, and to this, the Duel Arena, where our contestants will be going head-to-head, trying to win 4 duels and scoop the jackpot, which currently stands at £153,000. And in prime position to do just that, having won his first duel at the end of last week's show, is a lecturer in banking, and it's Rob. I know that you like your job anyway, Rob, but we have to stress that that's not your dream. Your dream is?
If I had enough money that I didn't have to do my job anymore, then I'd really like to be a magician instead. Going back to something I used to do a long time ago.
And what about your other half? You're going to get engaged, is that right?
We got engaged. We got engaged just before Christmas.
So
yeah.
have you got a date planned?
Yeah, end of October.
So the money could go towards that?
Yeah, I'm sure it could easily get spent.
Well, you've won 1 duel.
Yeah.
In the next duel, you have to find an opponent. Let's choose who that opponent is going to be. Here are the 3 options, all of them new to us. Jane, 27, a flight attendant. Leo, 31, a video game promoter. And Di, 48, a plumber. Give me your thoughts on Jane, first of all.
I'm not sure. Flight attendant, seen the world and all of that.
OK.
Seems to put quite a lot of effort into her hair, though. Maybe that time should have been spent reading up on facts instead. I'm not sure.
OK, Leo?
Video game promoter. I don't know, does that mean he dresses up like Sonic or something like that?
And Di?
Di's the dark horse in the group. I'm a plumber. My dad's in the building trade as well. I don't know, he's quite bright, so...
OK, well, you're going to have to make a decision. Choose the person that's going to help you go on and win that second duel.
My fiancé said if you're stuck, go with the person who's the youngest. So I'm going to go with Jane.
Hey, Jane, please come down and join us. So, Jane, a little bit cheeky there. I thought about the hair, didn't you think?
Not very friendly, is it?
Not very friendly at all. But you keep smiling. Of course, part of your job as an air hostess, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, you have to portray an image of confidence and have to have an air about you, definitely.
Now, geography, is that good for you, flying all over the world?
I hope so. I'm stuffed if I don't get that right.
No, you get a lot of ribbing at work.
Yeah.
So, it's a new duel. Players start their duel with 10 chips each. They use those chips to make sure they cover the right answer to each question. But the more chips they play each time, the quicker they run out, because each one on a wrong answer will be lost and bump up the jackpot by £1,000 each chip. But they must cover the right answer. Fail to do that, and they're out. Now, they both have 2 accelerators, which can be used to make their opponent play in just 7 seconds. So the situation is this. The jackpot stands at £153,000. Jane is on her first duel. Rob is on his second duel. Jane, Rob, let's duel. Right, first question. Which of these countries is not a member of the European Union? Straight into a little bit of geography for you, Jane. Is it A, the Republic of Ireland, B, Portugal, C, Switzerland, or D, Poland?
Do you fly to those?
No, I'm long haul. We fly much, much further. Have you ever been to any of those countries?
2 of them.
Which ones are those?
The one that's not in the EU and another one.
Really? Which one's that then? So you're confident then?
Yeah.
Rob's locked down.
Me too.
Jane has locked down. Do you think he knows?
Yeah, this is quite an easy one.
Both played one. First question, you both played one. You seem relieved that he's played the same as you.
Yeah.
If the answer is anything other than C, it's a bit of a nightmare because you're both out. The answer is C, Switzerland. You both stay as you were. Next question. Pope Benedict XVI was born in which country? A, Italy. B, Egypt. C, Germany. D, Poland. Benedict XVI.
How are you on religion?
Brought up a good Catholic boy.
Were you?
Mm-hmm.
Pressure's on you then.
Yeah. What about yourself?
I know a little bit about this sort of thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You've got plenty of chips. The key thing is to cover the correct answer. Ultimately, it's important to keep chips back, but the most important thing is to stay in the game.
So I'm pretty sure I know this.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Brilliant.
In fact, I'm feeling really confident about this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
You gonna lock down?
It's locked down.
What to do, hey?
Only you can make that decision.
I'm really, really sure of the answer,
It's up to you.
with just a little bit of doubt. Ah!
Just go for it.
This is in a nutshell the way the game works.
We're figuring that now.
Yeah. I know this is the answer.
Wow.
Are we presuming she's played one?
I'm guessing, yeah.
Very interesting, won't it, Rob? If she has played one, if she's played it in a different place to you.
It'll be very upsetting.
Well, we will find out after the break. Welcome back to Duel, where Jane and Rob really think they know their popes. They've both played, they've both locked down. We're going to lose the screen. That a relief?
I thought it was C more than D, but that is a relief to see it sitting in there.
What made you think it was C?
I thought I remembered reading an article about it, and quite a few people were against.
Does that worry you?
A little bit, but I kind of remember it being on the news. I think it was about 1995, 97.
OK, if the answer is D, if the answer is Poland, you're both through. If the answer is Germany, Rob has won his second duel. If it's A or B, then you both go out. The answer is C, Germany. Well done, Rob. You've won your second duel. So confident.
Completely.
You were so sure. I've never seen anybody so
So
sure.
convinced that it was Poland.
One error. All of those chips there.
I know, I completely went against every part of my game plan, completely.
And you've paid the price for that one mistake. Thank you very much for playing, but sadly, it's time to go. Thank you. Well, she's helped you out there a little bit, I'd have said.
Cheering for Germany,
A
eh?
very cheap way to win your second duel, and that now means you have a chance to play against the Accelerator for some cash. You have one question. You have 3 chips. Play all 3 chips to get that question right. You win £2,500. Play 2 chips, you win £5,000. Play 1 chip and get the answer right, you win £10,000. What would £10,000 mean to you?
It would change the wedding a little bit. Upgrade the Asti Spumante to champagne, maybe?
Absolutely. Big, big difference. £10,000 is a lot of money. And so, it's Rob versus the Accelerator. Let's duel. Here's your question. The Taj Mahal is built mainly out of which material? Marble, limestone, concrete, slate. 7 seconds. The fewer chips you play, if you get it right, means the more money you can win. You have played 2 chips, which means you can win £5,000. You've gone for marble and limestone. The answer for £5,000 is marble. Well done. £5,000. A lot of champagne.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, free bar now.
That wedding is looking better by the moment. And the good news is we now move on towards the jackpot. We move on to your 3rd duel, heading towards that £155,000. And now we have to pick who you're going to play against this time. First of all, we have Leo, 31, a video game promoter. Then we have Di, 48, a plumber. And our new potential duelist, Liz, who is 30, a part-time PA.
See, I'm still scared by Di. I'm sorry.
What about Leo?
Still reminds me of Sonic the Hedgehog, to be honest. I don't know. I'm going towards Leo at the moment. You know.
Liz?
And Liz, what does she do the rest of the time? You know, could be sitting there reading encyclopedias for all I know. I'm not sure.
Time to make a decision.
I think I've offended Leo enough. He deserves to come down and defend himself, so I'm going to choose Leo.
Leo, please come and join us. So, Leo, let's talk me through this job, first of all. Tell me exactly what it is. He thinks you dress up as Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, I haven't had to do that yet. I'm in public relations, actually, so my job is to make the games that I'm working on famous.
It sounds like a bit of a dream job for a young
real
lad.
dream job, yeah. I mean, I get paid to, I suppose, play Street Fighter all day and see the games before they come out.
How's
and
that different from being unemployed, then?
I get paid for it.
You go, duh. And you're a very active guy, aren't you? You do all sorts of different activities.
Well, mostly martial arts. Well, I've done lots of different martial arts, but that's probably my real passion.
Are you happy with your choice now?
I'd like to apologise for the Sonic comment.
Because he's into martial arts, yeah?
Yeah.
Are we ready? It's a new duel. You both have 10 chips. You both have 2 accelerators. Leo, you are on your first duel. Rob, you are on your 3rd duel. Well on the way to that jackpot. Leo, Rob, let's duel. Right, first question. Which Latin phrase is used to describe somebody who is of sound mind? A, alter ego. B, compos mentis. C, status quo. D, terra firma.
What do you think of that one to start with, mate?
Locked down, and he's played his accelerator.
Wasted one.
You feel you've wasted it?
Yeah, a little bit.
You think that you knew it and he knew it?
I was a bit anxious, yep.
Both very confident. Both played 1 chip. Remember what happened last time somebody played 1 chip and they had a big pile of chips next to them?
They went out really badly.
Home. Well, if B is wrong, you're both going home. The answer is B, compos mentis. We're where we were before, 10 chips each. Next question. The band leader, Glenn Miller, was famous for playing which musical instrument? A, saxophone. B, trumpet. C, trombone. D, piano. It's not martial arts. It's not video games.
Sadly.
There might be a Glenn Miller video game.
There may well be. How are you with your music, Rob?
I play the guitar. I'm like Glenn Miller.
Do you feel under any more pressure now that it's your third duel?
Yeah, just a little bit. What do you think of this one?
I'm really confident and I definitely know the answer.
Excellent. Me too.
Both locked down. Both played the same way on the first question. Both played the same way on this one.
Separated at birth.
A lot of money is going to go to that jackpot. Any idea at all, Rob?
If I had to go for one, I'd go for trumpet.
When I saw Glenn Miller, I thought guitar,
Right.
but it's not up there, so I would just randomly guess trombone.
The answer is C, trombone. Shed it, Martin. 6 chips going to the table. £6,000 is added to the jackpot, which is now £161,000. Leo has 7 chips and 1 accelerator. Rob has 7 chips and 2 accelerators. Let's have the next question. Which actress played Chandler's father, Charles Bing, in the US TV sitcom Friends? A, Cher. B, Anne Heche. C, Faye Dunaway. D, Kathleen Turner. An unusual question, isn't it?
Yeah, I watch a lot of Friends.
Did you know that Chandler's father was played by a woman?
No, I didn't. Nor have I ever seen an episode with Chandler's father.
And what about you, Rob?
I'm sure I've seen an episode with Chandler's father.
Okay. Should put you in the driving seat.
Should do, shouldn't it?
It's locked down. Both locked down. Use the screen. Oh, yeah. A lot of doubt in there. Why not Cher?
I don't remember. I don't think Cher would allow herself to dress up as a man on a US.
She allows herself to dress up as nearly anything. As far as I can tell. Any ideas at all, Rob?
I thought Kathleen Turner if I was going to go for one.
The answer is D, Kathleen Turner. You feel that you could have saved yourself some chips there, Rob?
No, absolutely no regrets.
Either way, 5 chips going to the table. £5,000 is added to the jackpot. The jackpot now stands at £166,000. Leo has 5 chips and 1 accelerator. Rob has 4 chips and 2 accelerators. Next question. In the UK Police Service, which of these uniformed police ranks is the most senior? A, Police Sergeant. B, Inspector. C, Superintendent. D, Police Constable. It's locked down. And an accelerator. Played by Rob.
That's really scary.
He had 5 chips to play. He's played 2. You've played 1.
It's definitely B or C.
So why didn't you play B?
Superintendent.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Did it worry you that it said uniformed police ranks?
I hadn't noticed that.
Had you noticed that?
Until now, no. That worries me a lot more now.
If the answer is superintendent, you're both still in the game. If the answer is Inspector, Leo, you have won your first duel. And Rob, you've thrown it all away. It needs to be C for you to stay in. The answer is C, superintendent. I love winding you up with that uniform thing. I love that. That was
very
great
much.
fun.
Yeah.
You're both still in the game. You're both still alive. We lose one chip from Leo. Another £1,000 is added to the jackpot. £167,000. Leo has 4 chips and 1 accelerator. Rob has 4 chips and 1 accelerator. Next question. Astrakhan wool is a luxury product that comes from which animal? A, camel. B, rabbit. C, sheep. D, goat. Down to your last 4 chips. Is that the sort of question you want when you've got so few chips?
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
I was hoping either a cotton or a wool question.
Spirits are very high, Rob, for a man who could be throwing away £167,000 if he doesn't win this.
No pressure, though.
No, absolutely not feeling it at all.
It's good to see. Leo has played and he has accelerated. This is the stage of the game when you've both got 4 chips that you want to be making somebody panic and play more chips than they need to. Do you think that you've managed to do that, looking at Rob, Leo?
Maybe. He didn't move at all after I did it, but probably the next question could be the last, so I might as well play it now.
All the chips have been played. 6 chips are going to disappear, whatever happens. What would you have gone for if you had to go for one?
Goat.
What would you have gone for?
Definitely camel.
Camel or goat, they say.
In fact, I was quite sure it was goat, but I've just seen so many people go out that it's better just to stay in.
The answer is C, sheep. Just as well that you played all of those chips. Great for the jackpot. The jackpot gets another £6,000. The jackpot goes up to £173,000. Leo has 1 chip and no accelerators. Rob has 1 chip and 1 accelerator. Next question. What is the holiest city in the Islamic religion? A, Medina. B, Damascus. C, Jerusalem. D, Mecca. 1 chip each.
You're a faithful Catholic, aren't you?
I wasn't too good on the old popes, but... You religious?
Not even remotely.
Accelerator's been played. Done. Is that a bit of a waste, Rob, do we think? Did you just want to get rid of it while you had the chance?
No, I don't know. I still think that might have been all right to play.
Okay. Leo, do you think you know the answer?
It's 1 or 2.
Rob, do you think you know the answer?
It's 1 of 4.
Played in the same place. You both think that the answer is D, Mecca. What was the other one you thought it might be?
Jerusalem. But only because I saw a film recently where Jerusalem was the main holy city for many religions in the past. So,
So a little bit of doubt there.
oh,
A little bit of doubt for you?
I don't know. I seem to remember there's the 5 pillars of Islam, and I'm sure one of them is pilgrimage to Mecca.
The answer is D, Mecca. Well, Rob and Leah, I'm not sure that this duel is ever going to end, so I think we'll go to a break. Welcome back to a pure duel moment. Both of our players have 1 chip left. They have no accelerators. Leo is on his first duel. Rob is on his 3rd duel, well on the way to that jackpot. How are you feeling?
Oh, still very relaxed, yeah.
Are you? Next question. On clothing washing instructions. What does a black triangle with a cross over it mean? A, do not bleach. B, do not dry clean. C, do not tumble dry. D, do not iron.
do you do your own washing?
I do my own washing.
Do you read the instructions? That's the question.
You washed recently?
Have I washed recently? Yeah, face and hands. So.
Right. Come on.
Yeah.
Washing instructions.
A lot of nervous laughter. This is key
Am I allowed to check my label?
It's a key moment. No, you can't check your label.
I didn't see it in the rules.
1 chance at this. It's locked down. Rob's locked down. Both locked down. Would it give you any comfort to know that you've played in the same place?
It would just prolong the agony. So, I guess I'd prefer them to be different so that hopefully it ends here.
Both played A. Both say do not
contestants
bleach. You're both in or you're both out. It's as simple as that.
Well, the tumble dry is, I'm pretty sure, is a square with a circle in it.
And dry clean's a circle. See, we're working this out together.
Oh, there we go. Iron is an iron, must be.
There you go.
Although iron's a triangle, so, you know.
An iron's a triangle, is it?
Kind of. In like.
So what does a black triangle with a cross over it mean?
I hadn't thought of that until I said it just there.
Yeah.
Very upsetting to go out now. The answer is A. Do not bleach. Well done. Back up.
They never die.
We're ever going to separate these two? 1 chip each. Next question. Martedì is the Italian name for which day of the week? A, Tuesday. B, Wednesday. C, Monday. D, Saturday. Neither of you looked particularly happy when that question came up.
No.
You speak any Italian, Rob?
No. Peroni.
Leo?
I used to speak Spanish. I thought quite well, so it should be the same, but my girlfriend's fluent in Italian.
Ooh.
Do you speak a lot?
Not much use to me. If she was in the audience now, she could cough.
Have you been to Italy with her?
No, I haven't.
Leo has locked down. Rob has locked down.
I regret giving up my studies.
History tells us you want to have played in different places. You want it over with.
Oh, I was there.
I was on sea for a while.
And then I counted through in Spanish, but I couldn't remember it. And it sounded most like what I remember being Monday, so I switched.
I just tried to get something out of it that looked like any of them. And all I could think of was Mardi Gras, which doesn't really help. And I thought, that's Fat Tuesday, so I went for Tuesday. Yeah.
He speaks Spanish, he tells us. Does that worry you that he's played C?
It worries me that I haven't got a clue about this question.
You're on a third duel. Jackpot's £173,000. You need it to be A, Tuesday. You need it to be C, Monday. If it's Wednesday or Saturday, both of you are out. The answer is Tuesday. Well done, Rob. Congratulations. Well done, Rob. Congratulations. Leo, it's a long game. It ebbed and it flowed. I think the Spanish for Monday is lunes, isn't it?
Oh, see, that's why my Spanish is
I think it may have been.
out the window.
Will your girlfriend be cross with you?
She'll be really, really cross.
And you've made the one mistake, and that means you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Leo, thank you, mate. Well done. 3 duels. It's Rob against the Accelerator again for cash, Rob. Already won £5,000, and then it's the 4th duel, your final duel for the jackpot. Currently stands at £174,000. But for now, it's you against the Accelerator. 1 question, 3 chips. Play 3 chips and get it right, you win £5,000. Play 2 chips and get it right, you win £10,000. Play 1 chip and get it right, you win £20,000. Rob versus the Accelerator. Let's duel. In which decade was the pound coin introduced? The 1960s, the 1970s, the 1980s, the 1990s. 7 seconds. It's a tough one. Dates are always tough. You took one out at the very last second. You took out the 1990s. You've kept it in the 1980s, which means you're playing for £20,000. Any doubts?
What do you think?
Yes. Lots of doubts, I think.
Yeah.
For £20,000. The answer is C, the 1980s. Very, very, very good. Very good. You're starting to feel it's your day now, aren't you?
No, don't even go there.
£5,000 on the second duel, £20,000 on the third duel. You are now on your 4th duel. You're going to play for the jackpot. First of all, we need to find out who you're going to play against. You've already seen Di, 48, a plumber. You've already seen Liz, 30, a part-time PA. Our new potential duelist is James, 33, a firefighter. Let's start with Di.
I've scared myself off, Di. 2 times already. As I say, it's nothing personal.
What about Liz, then?
Liz, I'm still intrigued. Part-time PA. Is she busy with kids the rest of the time, or is she just a lady of leisure?
What about James?
Firefighter. Between call-outs and things, he could be doing a lot of research and stuff like that then.
OK.
Well, I chose Leo last time, going against Sarah's advice, and I nearly lost it. So I'm going to go back to the adage of pick the youngest person. So I'm going to go for Liz.
Liz, please come down and join us. So, Liz,
Yes.
part-time PA. Let's put him out of his misery and tell him what that is, first of all.
He was right. I'm looking after a child, and I work part-time from home at the same time.
A full-time mum. You're probably just glad of a sit down, aren't you, quite honestly?
Yeah, to be honest.
And another one on the way, I understand.
I have, yes.
Congratulations,
Thank
first
you.
of all. I think we should congratulate you for that. Now, this is a massive duel.
I plan to stop Rob in his tracks.
Absolutely, and that's as it should be. So, Liz and Rob, you both have 10 chips. You both have 2 accelerators. Liz, you are on your first duel. Rob, you are on your 4th and jackpot duel. The jackpot stands at £174,000. Liz, Rob, let's duel. Here is your first question. In 2007, who replaced Gordon Brown as Chancellor of the Exchequer? A. Jackie Smith. B. Alistair Darling. C. Jack Straw. D. David Miliband.
I noticed you tried to, you leant forward before only when one option had come up. Were you just getting ready, or?
Yeah, I was. I've been here so long now, I just kind of got these habits that I've picked up.
Yeah.
I think you can excuse him a few nervous ticks. at the moment. He's on that 4th duel.
So how do you feel about this one?
I feel good.
She's locked down.
You do? Well, might I don't know this.
They're both locked down. Rob, of course, lectures in banking. You'd expect this to be a strong one for him. Do you think that Liz knows the answer?
I think she does.
Let's lose the screen. Well, let's hope that she does, because you both played 1 chip and you've both gone for Alistair Darling. It's a brave way to start in your very first question, your very first duel.
Well, I feel good because it's in Rob's subject area, and I knew it. So
good.
anything else should be hopefully in my
Your area.
sphere of knowledge.
The answer is B, Alistair Darling. A nice, comfortable way to start with you both playing 1 chip and getting it correct. But I think we'll have a little rest anyway and go to a break.
Now it's your turn to be in with a chance of winning £5,000. 2 players have chosen to cover different answers with their chips. But which player has placed a chip on the correct answer? Which of these actresses is not a dame? Is it A, Helen Mirren, B, Julie Walters, C, Judi Dench, or D, Maggie Smith? Who's going to win, player 1 or player 2? To enter, call 0901 29 30 888 and select 1 or 2. Or you can text player 1 or player 2 to 63337. Or enter for free at itv.com/duel. Calls cost £1 from a BT landline. Calls from mobiles and other networks may be higher. Text costs £1 plus 1 standard network rate reply message. Entrance must be 18 or over. The competition will close at 9:30 a.m. on Friday the 28th of March. Entries made after this time will not be counted but may still be charged.
Welcome back to Duel, where Liz and Rob both still have 10 chips, both still have both the accelerators, but Rob is on his 4th duel, on the cusp of winning the jackpot and changing his life. Let's have the next question. Who is often quoted as saying, "History will be kind to me, for I intend to write it"? A. Henry VIII. B. George Washington. C. Winston Churchill. D. Benito Mussolini. Plenty of chips there for now. If you've got any doubt, stay in the game and cover the ones that you worried about.
Is this your sphere then?
It's not, to be honest. I feel like I'm on the brink of it because my husband did a history degree and politics, and this is the exact kind of thing.
Well, he'd be
he would
shouting
know.
at you.
He'll probably say, I told you that one last Tuesday, but...
Rob has locked down. Liz has locked down. 1 chip each, first question. 4 chips each, second question. Any clue at all, Liz?
None, really. I considered leaving Henry VIII off because the quote sounded a bit more modern.
Well, you're both in. Whatever happens, you're both in. The answer is C, Winston Churchill. 6 chips go into the table. £6,000 is added to the jackpot. The jackpot is now £180,000. Don't know whether I mentioned it, Rob, but you're on your 4th duel.
No, you never brought that up.
Did I mention that? Because if you win this duel, that money, that could be your money. I just thought I'd mention it.
Perhaps I should keep mentioning it and put Rob under a bit more pressure.
Maybe you should.
Yeah, if everyone in the audience could just mention it as well.
You both have 7 chips. You both have 2 accelerators. Let's have the next question. In which of these countries do cars drive on the left-hand side of the road? A, Australia. B, Belgium. C, Canada. D, Denmark. That wasn't a happy face, Rob.
No.
Feeling the pressure a little bit?
I'm just feeling stupid. I've driven in 3 of them countries.
I've been to all of those countries.
I've been to all of them, but I've driven in 3 of them.
You've been run over in any of them? No. So it's one of those questions both of you are feeling I shouldn't have to waste too many chips here.
I went to Australia for a month when I was 17, and I stayed with family, and we drove, to places that were perhaps 6 hours away, and I had nothing to do but sit out of the window, and I'm thinking, surely I can remember which side we were driving on.
This is locked down.
I put my confident face on it.
If you were confident you'd lock down.
He's under a certain amount of pressure.
I was just going to say the nerves must be really getting to him now.
This is the worst question I've had.
Is it really?
Yeah.
On your 4th duel?
At least when I don't know it, I don't know it. Put 4 down.
You've got the chips.
I know this.
Isn't it?
Rob's definitely getting more and more nervous as the number of duels go on. Because he started off quite... Yeah, he started off, he was very cocky, he was sort of insulting the people on the lineup.
I'll insult you if you want.
No, you didn't insult me. No, there's no need to start.
Come on. I drove for weeks in Australia.
Best to be safe, there's a lot of money at stake.
How many have you played?
That would be telling.
It's worth a try.
You nearly called me out.
You never know. You never know.
Oh. But that's just stupid.
You've done something that you just said is stupid.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That was a battle with yourself, wasn't it?
It was.
Be very interesting to see where Liz has played, won't it?
Well done.
You were on A for ages and ages and ages and ages, and only A, weren't you?
Yeah.
And then suddenly, it was A, B, C, and D.
Yeah. Last week when I started that show, loads of people went out. I would say I'm 70% certain it's Australia, 20% for Canada, and some daft percentage that's left. I should be able to do the maths. shouldn't I?
Rob, the key thing is you're still in the game,
That's
whatever
it.
happens. If it's Australia, Canada, both of you are still in. The answer is A, Australia. You're thinking about 3 chips that are going to disappear now that you really feel shouldn't be disappearing, don't you?
No.
You're not.
You've got to be in it to win it.
4 chips disappear into the board. £4,000 is added to the jackpot. The jackpot that Rob likes to think is his. £184,000. Rob has 4 chips and 2 accelerators, whereas Liz has 6 chips and 2 accelerators. Liz is edging it at the moment. It's the end of the show. On your 4th duel, with it in the balance. A week to think about it. We'll see you next week.
Coming up.
And the person with the quizzical brow? Mr. Darcy.
I thought that poetry was the food of love.
Of a fine stout love, it may.
So what do you recommend?
Dancing. Even if one's partner is barely tolerable.
Jane Austen drama in Pride and Prejudice. Next.